So welcome to the YouTube channel. This is Michael, and this is my new Kawasaki Ninja 650. So let's have a little look around. It's a new KRT Performance 650 Ninja, the 2021 model. We have been riding this for about a week now. So a little bit about myself. If you read through the bio on the kind of about us section of the channel, you'll see that I've only recently passed my mod 2, did my mod 1 in May 2021, then failed my mod 2 in May 2021 and managed to get a reset and passed it in June 2021. Did my CBT back in late 2020, say late August time, but due to lockdowns, test cancellations, all of that fun stuff, didn't actually get the mod 2 done till about 9 months later. So a bit of a nightmare getting it all through, but with COVID we have got there. So what's the channel all about? The channel is basically, let's go around the other side, show you the other side of the bike. I'm parked up in Norfolk on a lovely evening. The channel is a short ride, and why is it called that? Well, I am not the tallest rider. I am 5'4", so for anyone who is short, this channel is for you. It is advice for short riders from a short rider. So there's lots of young ladies who are shorter giving advice. What you will find is these ladies have quite long legs compared to guys of the same height. So you'll find a lady of about 5'4" will have a 29 to 30 inch inseam, will be able to flat foot this bike as standard. I cannot. So I'm 5'4", my inseam's probably about 27.5 inches. So this bike has been modified slightly. We haven't touched the suspension, we have not lowered the bike in any way. It is designed, if we look, and it's easier to look from behind, you'll see this is designed for shorter people, 100%. It is very, very narrow through the seat, which makes it easier to get your feet down, and that's ideal for the shorter rider. However, I'll put the link in the comments for this, because this, even at the Kawasaki dealership where I bought this, was not really known. They had to investigate this a little bit. This actually, I'm going to come down so you can see, has a lowered seat on it. Now this is a Kawasaki part, and basically since they have launched the Kawasaki training school, where they're learning on the Z650s for direct access, they've realised that they do need lower seat options without affecting the suspension and lowering the bike. I'll do another video in a week or so about what I learned on, because that was lowered, that was significantly lowered, and that wasn't a Kawasaki, that was a Yamaha MT-07. But what this has enabled me to do is actually be able to touch the ground. I could already touch the ground both sides, but I was really on my tiptoes. I am now on the balls of my feet each side with this. It's 2 centimeters lower, it's become a bit narrower through the seat as well. There's less padding, so obviously there's a little bit to consider there, but it has made the bike much more handleable for someone who is only 5'4" and with 27.5 inch inseam. So there's something to really consider there, especially if you're looking for a sports bike or an entry-level sports bike for sure. I mean, it's not an R1. The R1 seat would be up where the back of this bike is. That's the kind of height difference. So the it is a very low bike anyway, but it has got a dealership manufacturer option of a seat that would lower, and we're seeing more and more dealers and manufacturers come out with these kind of options as they're realizing they need to open their market. So yeah, this has just been a really quick introductory video. I'm Michael, going to be doing lots of hints, tips, some onboard rides on the bike. I'm based in Norfolk in the UK, and hopefully if you're a shorter rider, maybe if you're not, we'll be able to give you some good advice. I'm going to be test riding some bikes, going to some dealerships, sitting on some bikes, giving some advice of ones that you should be considering, ones that you shouldn't. Believe me, I have done months of research to come to the decision to buy this Ninja 650 whilst I was waiting locked down in my home during COVID. So I'm hoping to share some of that advice with you. And like I said, it's just been a 5-minute introduction to myself. Any questions you have, anything you'd like to see a video on, please leave it in the comments below. And yeah, I look forward to getting to know you all a bit as we go on. Speak soon.